Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to another Smite commentary. This time around is going to be a match of the day. This one is from a while back. It is 100k gold, you get a random god assigned, everyone gets a random god assigned, and you'll have the instant level 20. So it's an all out late game insta late game match. Which should be interesting. We have a very tanky lineup on our side, but if you look at the opponents, they have a quite tanky lineup too. The only ones that aren't really as tanky is a Thoth on both of the sides. I mean, we have a Thoth, they have a Thoth. So I expect a lot of snipes coming in. I'll probably go for a semi-hybrid kind of thingy. I want to just get as much damage out as I possibly can. Maybe I'll need to get some more defense or something like that. If I can get away with this build, I'm going for this build. It has a good amount of attack speed. It has reduction for their attack speed, and with the kins I will be able to do just a lot of damage, although Herc will be a bit of an issue. Nice Aegis though, uses Aegis very well there, avoiding the damage from my Sunder and all the follow-up damage we could have done in that time. This is going to be a rough one, but there is a slight change. As for, you have a lot of, oh my god, that blown my leg so hard. You have a lot of cooldown reduction. I think it's like 80 or 75% where you start with, which is not bad at all. Let's see if you can go for the Thoth. That's a good amount of damage. He didn't have his dash up, which is interesting, or he was just way too late with it. But we should be fine. Can we get him? Nope. Decent damage. I do have my 2 to avoid a good amount of damage. Come on. Continuously using my... I killed myself on his reflect. But I can continuously do 2 basic attacks, get them out very quick, use an ability and use 2 basic attacks again. If you don't know, Ravana's chain is a little bit interesting. He does 2 quick punches, and then he does a kind of spin around, longer charge up time punch. And that one will deal a little bit more damage, but when you have kins, that's probably still not what you want to go for. If you go for abilities into the basics, into the abilities again, I think you can just maximize your damage way better. I'm doing no particular damage to this guy. Wow. We can lock him down forever though, because roots have no DR, duration reduction. You can just continuously root them over and over again. Although I don't think it's going to be an easy task. See if we can go for a Thoth. I will take reduced damage because of my ultimate, which is very powerful. Especially, oh, I'm getting pushed around by this Herc. Let's just focus the Thoth if I can, as long as he is in range. Yeah, look at that damage. Sound is doing a lot of damage too. And with that Frostbound, I can just stick to them. As long as they don't have that dash up, they'll just straight up, well, die or get slowed forever. So far, I've been liking the build. Kind of worked out, I guess. Since I do have that slow, I do have some protections which are necessary if you want to fight anybody. I mean, if they have defenses you don't, then you'll lose against all the other kind of gods with somewhat of protection. Although I feel like Herc has a lot of additional HP and not so much additional protections, which he probably needs. Still doing a good amount of damage, even though I'm just slapping him for less than 60 per hit, or something like 60 per hit. Still a good amount of damage. I got crit by something, not sure what. Does the Herc have crit? Which I don't really agree. I mean, it can work, don't get me wrong, but I feel like on Herc it's not even that great. Both in a little bit of an awkward spot, gets killed by the Chalk, that's triple kill for him. But we're doing a lot of damage to help out with that one. Nice blown ultimate, will get out. Yeah, I can't really follow up on that one. Grisenbow keeps pushing people away, but he kind of puts himself in an awkward spot. Although I don't think it matters too much. Let's see if we can get out. Kind of too low to really want to fight this. So I'll just head back. The push doesn't continue as he is rooted, so I can just continuously run and root him. Terra might die. No, never mind. I figured she might die to the Nene Kappa, but Nene is not strong enough against tanky Terra late game. Their ultimate is very good in this one. Since it's on such a short cooldown, you can just continuously use it. Kind of waiting for the Thoth to jump. Actually getting pushed by the Herc helps me more than anything else. Gets me to the Thoth, and I will be able to get out. Took a little bit longer than I anticipated though. I'm still not out, by the way. Help up! I need an adult. Ah, I should have waited with my 2. I don't think I could have survived that one though. Just because the, well, Fenrir's 3 can't really miss. Oh well, it's fine. Ah, this is so chaotic. Kinda like it. We do have an Ares, which is pretty annoying for them, since they can't really... If they don't have CC immune ult, they don't really have anything to deal with that. And as long as Ares has a chain, as long as he hits some of it, then he will be fine. Come on. Getting stunned by the Thoth. Looks like we'll be able to pick him up. But as long as he is chaining, for instance, the Hercules has no way of getting him out. Especially if I'm slow in with my thing too. Let's see. Come on. He missed every bite he did. Also a little bit because of the Herc. The Herc also pushed him, but still. That was a very awkward one for the Fenrir. Not gonna complain about it, because if he grabbed me I would have died. He could have just pulled me into the base. But still. Let's grab this buff quickly. I've been doing a lot of damage with my basics, so getting that buff wouldn't be too bad. And I don't think I'll get the red buff in time on the right side. I think the enemy team has it before we are able to get it. Let's get rid of his shield. Why am I fighting a Herc? There's no way I'm able to fight a Herc on my own. But I do have Sunder on him at the moment. I don't think I will have enough damage though. Well, time to dip. I'm sorry, Ares. I'm sorry. To be fair, if I stayed, I died as well, so it's not really worth it. But still, I'd rather not leave them behind, especially when they're trying to help me out with the Herc. Although now I kind of need to just defend this. I need an adult. Okay, able to just kill it in time. Then it's fine. Nice, and we get the Thoth. Can we get away? No, get Frostbound. I don't want to die. I'm too young. Oh well. I bought some time. Maybe they can get someone else. Maybe not. Bellona's very low. To be fair, it is a Bellona. Bellona passive is very good to try and escape with just the movement speed you have. Since every single time you get basic attack, you'll just get more movement speed. Kinda annoying to deal with sometimes, but it's fine. No, Chuck! You're too young! Oh well. I got a return kill for it. Still though, I rather would have gotten him out of that Fenrir's mouth. Wow, look at those minions. I think we got like 1.5 wave through the portal. That's OP. That's even way better than getting a couple of kills. That's so good for us. We're ahead by 80, so I think we got more minions through too. Because we're only 3 kills ahead. Let's see if we can get the Thoth. Not sure why he stays close to me. I have Sunder. Sunder, please. Okay, it was worth it. I got crit by the Fenrir though. Crit me for over 600. Almost 700 on that one. Yeah, look at that basic attack damage. So much damage by that Fenrir. Fenrir has a good amount of power though. And he has crit. He doesn't have a lot of protection, so I can kind of fight him. But I don't know. On an long engaged fight, I don't think. I think I can burst. Oh, he's using ability. That is something that he probably shouldn't be doing. I mean, you can use your. Come on. Nah, he's too fast. But if you're going for a build like that on Fenrir, your 3 does way less damage than your basic attacks. You can use your 3 to get close to an enemy. I mean, it is a small leap, and you can definitely avoid stuff with it. No, actually, you can't avoid stuff with it, which is interesting. Come on. Yeah, nice. Should be able to avoid it. Our Thoth is here. Yeah, I expected to leave. See if you can fight the Fenrir. But he does lifesteal a lot. Wow. My Thorn's a little bit late. But I figured if I Thorn's immediate, then I think he'll just go on to the retreat. And if I'm able to surprise him in the end and he crits, then he'll just destroy himself, which is pretty funny. Look at that damage. Those kins are doing a lot of work against these guys. I mean, my basic attacks do roughly 60, 70. And the kins, though, do about 40 or 50. Depending on who I'm hitting. And how many times I'm already hit him. Or them. Because of the Executioner. So much damage. Let's grab this buff quickly. Another upside to this is that I get shields from basic attacking. Dunk! Nice Fury or Mantle of Discord on the Bologna. I'm not sure which one it is. Come on. No. Ah, you Sanctuary, really? Hey, guess whatever. So annoying. Nice, able to get him. Can we get another one? Another one. Come on. For Ares. Save the Ares. Save Private Jelly. Nope, never mind. We're ahead by a lot though. Look at that score. Almost 100 points ahead with only 5 kills of difference. We got so many minions through. They have such an issue fighting us. I mean, they don't really have the damage. The ones that do the most damage to me is probably the Fenrir with its crits. Or the base, depending on if I get pulled on it or not. Or pulled into it or not. To be fair, I feel like Fenrir should have gotten someone already into the base. We've been on their side for a lot. What? Oh well, guess fine. Let's refresh that buff. We don't really have a hunter, so there's no real reason to give it to someone else. I don't think anyone else has some form of a basic attack build. Only the Chuck maybe, depending on what he has built, but... Nah, I don't know. I think he's better off with another buff. Come here. Looks like the enemy has given up though. Makes sense. I mean, we're destroying them. We've got so many minions through, it's just insane. I feel like Ravana is actually pretty powerful. I expected him to be weak. I think he will do way worse against a lot of burst teams. Or just teams that have way more burst. I mean, the only one that really can burst is the Toth. And I feel like he's not even that much of burst. Let's see, Fenrir tried to grab it inside. Well, that's not going to happen. Nice Fury or CC Moon ult. Not sure who the Ares had targeted with his ult anyway, but I don't know. Come here, Bologna. Fight. Fight us. Fight us. Okay. Oh, they're pushing up. Nice. They finally get out of the base. Toth, come here. I just want to say hello. Oh man. Sunder is such a dumb item. Well, it's not an item, but Thorns is pretty good too. But Sunder is such a strong relic. If you get Sundered, try to go, just get out if you can. Don't fight into a Sunder unless you have a Sunder of your own or an entire team to back you up. But there's just so much damage you will take from that Sunder. That is not something you want to deal with, ever. Stop disarming me, damn it. Bologna is such an annoying god with the disarm. Although she will take a lot of damage from what I'm doing. Look at that. Look at those damage numbers. And if she is at basic attacking me, she'll take even more damage. That's so powerful. Atkins is doing so much work. I love it. I wonder what percentage of my damage is actually my Kins. Because I think it's about, well, definitely 30% at least. Not 50%, but I think at least 30% is just my Kins. Could be. Oh well. That's going to be it. A very big victory for us. Over 200 points of difference. At the end, they kind of gave up, a couple of them. But makes sense. We were playing pretty well in the team. And we had some good ultimates. I mean, I can... Wow, look at that damage. 66k damage. Nobody really close. 45k on the Chuck. That comes nearest. But yeah, we have so much annoying ults for them to deal with. I mean... My ultimate reduces the damage I take by 40% or something. The Terror ultimate gives everyone movement speed. And of course that heal after getting hit a couple of times. Huge AoE silence by the Chuck. Toth snipe that can just hurt a lot. And of course the Ares ultimate. And Ares chain is pretty good against them too. Because Fenrir relies on his leaps a lot. His 3 and his 1 are considered leaps. So both are denied with the Ares chain. Bologna 1 is denied. Kuzenbo's 3 is denied. Thos 2 is the Knight, Hercules 1. Every single one of them has some form of a dash or a leap that can be denied by the Ares. And with this amount of cooldown reduction you have as a base cooldown reduction, you'll be able to just infinitely chain someone. As long as they don't have beats or aren't able to dodge a chain once in a while, then there's no way for them to use their escapes effectively. And especially for a Fenrir, that's very difficult. So I kind of agree with him going for an attack, basic attack build. But when he's fighting, for instance, me, he shouldn't be relying on his 3 for the damage. To keep up with me, sure. But to deal the damage, not so much. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Definitely like the build I went for. Probably the best one I could have gone for. If you have a request, please let me know down in the comments. Can be anything as always. God, game mode, builds, whatnot. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.